I missed the start. As soon as I was about to start, my game crashed. So, and I don't know what's happened, but Cody's have fucked it. Yeah, fucking game shit, PS is shit. But sorry guys. Okay, let's go back to what we've missed. Sankey Dead is out. DNF. Carbox at the back. James, his AI is somehow 13th. Now going to be 14th. So James's AI is actually doing okay, which is funny. Who's pit? Let's have a little column. Let's do positions actually. Okay, so Cloud is up to 9th. Kira's up to 4th. Lewis is already up to 11th. Courage Tree's down. Price is up. Patterson's down. Connor, Colin. Somehow Colin's inviting me. Colin's a G, you know. Colin's inviting me whilst racing. Like, he's sacrificing it for the greater good. Thank you, Colin. Ben's down. King's down. Bazooka Joe's down. Knowing Lights had a shitter. Obviously, Culver's had a shitter as well. James actually gone up a position. He's in the lobby. I just seen him join, but he hasn't picked his car yet. I don't know if James can pick his car. I don't. You know what I mean? I saw him join the lobby. He might be in that loading process. That's the only thing he might be in. But let's go back to the front. Let's go change to the tyre situation. Who stopped? So only 5 drivers have stopped. Oh, someone's just. I think James has just got in his car. He definitely just has, hasn't he? James is in his car now, yeah, because the Delta's all fucked. That's what happens normally. So let's go across. So the leaders aren't really any different, are they? They've both got penalties though, which is interesting. As Carl, really, they're both working each other well. Let's see the weather actually. Hopefully, can one of the comments tell us the weather? They probably said it on the old stream, but obviously that's the old stream. So, which is very, very interesting. Has anyone got? Yeah, I don't know what I was going to say. Got a very nice battle eyeing up here, haven't we? We've got. Oh, as Nuke has actually kind of dropped out of that 1 second from Carwin Rob right now, hasn't he? So that's very interesting actually for Nuke and his race. Lewis is in a great position. Lewis can do what he wants really now. Doesn't have to really fight anyone because these guys will be pitting very soon. And he's just going to be cruising, isn't he? So you'd like to think he's in a great position. Obviously, Cobalt, these guys at the back are real far back. I don't know why Knowing Light hasn't gone on Meet Hards. He's on the... Oh, as Cloud's out! What's happened here is he just crashed it. He definitely just has, hasn't he? So we'll go on board with... No, it's Connor's just back. But I think he's just crashed. Is it going to be yellow flag? There's no even really... There's no yellow flags coming up on my screen. So I just think it's going to be fine. I think... Oh, he's right. No, I don't think that's anything... He's just crashed right on the inside, hasn't he? Yeah, he's done the same as Lewis in qualifying. And King in qualifying as well. That is Cloud's great start as Lewis gets through up the inside of Kieran for P3 now. So Lewis is really on the hunt. He's only 10 seconds or 9 seconds back now from these guys. So Cloud will be very frustrated himself. These guys have got to come in soon, haven't they? They're going to come back into traffic though as Noof gets another penalty. Noof will be not happy with himself then. Noof is doing no line, I believe. I think he said he was in our Vapor chat, but he said he was going to do that when I was challenging for the title in Season 6 or Season 7, whatever one it was, and he didn't, so I don't really trust him, really. That's all I'm going to say. But he looks like he's going to get a decent run. These guys will be coming in very soon, surely. But it seems like it's going to be first to blink, really, isn't it? Right now. Who's going to blink first? It's not Carr. It's not. Both of them start for one more. As the gap just opened up a slightly bit more between these guys. Are they guys got ERS? They have got a bit of ERS, actually. Price actually looking very nice in his ERS. Bit of a battle. Isn't there forming? We've got a little bit of a gap, though, haven't we? So it seems like the top 8 have had a good showing. No, top 7 have had a decent. Oh, as who's just got? Oh, is that Ben? Ben's into the gravel. Ben's into the gravel. He's back on track. So Ben's had another after his pit stop. I think he stopped. Did he stop? He has stopped. Yeah, he has stopped. So Ben has had another disappointing as TRT James slowly pulling back himself into the race. He's only a couple of seconds down the road as King is right on the back of Colin now, and King hasn't pit, has he? I don't believe anyway. Could be wrong. King has pit, so King is the first driver of the pit stoppers. So that's very good for King actually, isn't it? As Knowing Light and Ben get past. Oh, Ben's changed these tyres, so Ben is going to be last on track now. As King gets through on his Vapor teammate Colin. Oh, as Connor! Jesus, Connor! Terrible getting on track. What the fuck are you doing, bro? The fuck? Oh, he spun again. Lucky there's ghosting. And he's just reset the track right in front of us. He never learns, does he? Never learns. Right. He just spun again. He's just spun again. Someone's crashed. Noof. Oh no, shit, they haven't crashed. They just got pit stop. Oh no, I'm gonna go back to Connor now. Hasn't reached the track this time though. He's just blocked off, and he's just, oh my god, he just took out and fucking. This is too funny to stop watching. He's just tried to kill himself, it looks like. He just has killed himself, and he's caused a safety car, maybe? Maybe? Safety car? Safety car? Safety car? No safety car. VSC. VSC. I've got nothing on my screen, so I can't really tell if it's a safety car or VSC, so I'm just going to have to hope it's not, you know what I mean? The VSC, somehow Noose... Hold on. Maybe car damage? Noose got out well in front of car. Well in front. Don't know what's happened there. We was kind of paying attention to Connor, wasn't we, really? But I'm sure the what's it called? The stewards will be investigating Connor's antics once again. No, it is a safety car. It says on the screen it's a safety car, but I can't... Hold on, it said on the top left there's a safety car. But I definitely didn't see the safety car come out of the pits. I don't think it is a safety car, because Lewis would have come in the pits. It is a safety car. Or is it not? No, it's not. It's not a safety car. Why the fuck does it say safety car then on the screen? Did you see that? Top left, as everyone piles into the pits. Big losers these guys are. Patterson's the only one with sense, seems like. This is huge though. Lewis needs to just continue doing his thing. He's got a big 15-second lead now, hasn't he, to the drivers? So Car, don't know what's happened to Car, but Car is really 4 seconds back now, isn't he, from Noof, which he was in the front of. Or maybe he changed his wing. Only had a 5 second stop go because his penalty's gone. Don't know how he got the 5 seconds though. But sorry, let's go back to this camera. No one's on board with him. But yeah, as you can see, there's a couple of drivers now who are up in the contention. As King is up now, isn't he? Up behind Price. It's up behind Price. As TRT James I saw pit in that time period. He's a pit for softs though, which is very interesting. I would have maybe gone for hards or mediums just to get you into the end, isn't it really? But each of their own. As he's right behind Cobalt though, so he's going to have a great shot at overtaking him. Is there maybe rain coming? Maybe not. There's a bit of sunshine this side of the track, isn't there? Lewis has got the gap. Up to 14 seconds though. Patterson goes on for another lap, which is very surprising. Sorry guys, I've got the hiccups. Oh, Noof's got a great run round the outside. Oh, this is going to be a great overtake by Noof if he makes this happen. He's right around the outside. We're on board. Is he going to make down the inside? He's not though. Patterson defends well. The British driver defends. Is Noof going to go down the inside? No, he's not. Noof is getting held up. Colin Robb needs to get a move on. Needs to put that AlphaTauri to work. Noof is getting very held up here. A whole second he's lost to Lewis now. He's down the inside now. He's onto the grass. Noof makes the move on the grass. Patterson has to give him the space, really. And Noof finally makes the move after losing a full second to Lewis and about 9/10 to Colin Robb. So, but Noof goes very wide. He'll be looking to get another penalty soon, wouldn't he, really? As Colin Robb can slowly push up, 2.4 seconds away now from the man himself, Patterson. I think Lewis will be looking very happy, but he's not going to slow down, is he? Yeah, I don't think so. Lewis will be looking very chuffed, wouldn't he, right now with his race? You think these guys are mediums going to the end. Lewis is going to box for fresh softs at the end, isn't he? So the only thing that will really destroy Lewis now would be a safety car, but right now that would be shockingly unlucky for Lewis, because the only option he would have would be go hards, which would degrade not enough, or go softs and they'll degrade too much. So that's the only thing Lewis has got a problem with right now, personally. But apart from that, I think Lewis is maybe on course to win back-to-back races after starting from the back of the grids, potentially. That's the only thing I would say. That's my odds-on favourite right now. So we've got TRT James getting past a couple of drivers. We've missed TRT James' overtake on Cobalt, actually. So sorry about that, James. Patterson is about to get past on Colin. No, down the inside. Colin gives him the space. Patterson makes the move down the inside, and that's up to P8. King is going to make a move now on Price as well, potentially. King on 10 lap old mediums. Price on 1 lap old softs, mediums. Do you think Price would be able to defend, actually? Well, sorry, people. You think Price would be able to defend, don't you, actually? But maybe not. Yes, we're going to watch King now. Let's see if he can close up. As Colin Robb sets the final step of the race, well done, Colin. On the mediums. King get a great launch out of this corner. He's got a lot of ERS to burn. Price has got pretty much similar. King isn't losing his ERS, so that's the interesting thing out of the corner. Whereas Price used a bit of it, so maybe King doesn't feel like he wants to overtake yet. But if I was King, you'd want to get past and try and move to crunch trees and feel like you can get him. I would, but that's just me. Let's go back to the front geezers. Kieran having a very quiet race, really. He's got a gap, a little bit of a gap behind him, but he's got a big gap in front of him. The main three culprits, which Lewis will gladly drop into on these pit stop, won't he? He'll drop into P3 100%. I think it's about a 22-second stop in Monza. Maybe more. Oh, it's Ben's out in the pit lane. That's TRT James has pitted again. TRT James, is he setting another set of softs on? No, he's going for mediums. He's changing his wing though. Colin is continuing. Colin's going to maybe get in front of Cobalt, isn't he, if he pits in a couple of laps. Colin is having a decent race, but she scored points once again. This gap is closing, coming down though from Noof. Oh, Noof again, he's having a shocker. Noof is having a shock. No, hold on, is Noof on no ABS? No, Noof does have an ABS anyway, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. So I feel like Noof's on no line, but that wouldn't affect when he knows the corners, surely. I know his braking zones, yeah, it would actually, wouldn't it? So Noof is really looking on the ropes penalty-wise. How many penalties he got now? Must be fucking tight. 12 seconds! Oh my god, Noof is having an howler. Noof, the reigning champion. No, he's not the reigning champion. JT actually, didn't he? Noof, the two-time champion, having a bit of a penalty masterclass here with 12 seconds already on his name. So that gap that Lewis has got is pretty much safe, really, isn't it? 12 seconds. As long as Lewis doesn't start chucking loads of penalties on, you got to think that this is maybe Carwin's race. He's got to try and challenge, isn't he? Maybe Carwin tactically uses Noof as a blockade So when Lewis does eventually maybe catch him on them softs at the end, you just hope that he's close enough, maybe gets in front of Noof and then Noof can defend. But that's just me. That's what I would do. We'll try and do anyway. We've got Country Trees maybe making a move. So, oh, King going side by side with Price. We've just missed that. Sorry about that, guys. So King's made the move. And we've got a little bit of a gap here as well. Country Trees has finally caught up to the back of Kieran as well. As, yeah, the Alpha Tauri guy is slowly moving up. He's trying to get to P4 in this race right now. We've got a... Patterson gets another penalty. Colin really losing time to Cobalt down the back. I think Colin's got to try and chuck it in the pit soon. He's really losing a lot of time, isn't he? Got 3 viewers right now. Thank you to the 3 viewers. We had about 8 or 9 before the thing, but obviously because the drivers, as Lewis comes into the pits, Lewis is going to definitely come out in that gap. Maybe not. Oh, no, it definitely is. No, it definitely is. No, it definitely is. What's the gap Lewis going to have? Maybe 9, 10 seconds? 7? 7, 8? As a defence of Crunchy Trees and Kieran continues. Kieran goes to the inside, Crunchy Trees goes to the outside. Can Kieran defend? Crunchy Trees is going to be in the lead going into the next turn. Going to give her respect, and Crunchy Trees. And Kieran fights back and gets round the outside. Kieran keeps on the inside, the better line, and makes the move. But Crunchy Trees are going to get a great run round the inside. It's going to be the outside to the next corner though, but he's in front and he gets the move done. What a great bit of fighting by these two. And Crunchy Trees does get the move done on Kieran, as Kieran fought back and got the position, but then lost it again as Colin is changing his win. So Colin's maybe had a bit of problems some stage in this race. So I didn't think, obviously, anticipating that Colin's be that far back, but now he's going to be even behind Colin, knowing light. So that might push Colin well out of the points. Unless Colin's got some rapid pace, because he's going to have to close down a big gap to what's his face, isn't he, as well? 13 seconds roundabout. As James is retired somewhere. Crashed. James has crashed. Is that a safety car? No, it's not. It's a VSC again, because the safety car isn't moving. There's another VSC. That maybe opens up. That could have opened up maybe car or something. That's going to the pits, go to the softs, get onto the same set of tyres as Lewis. Because Lewis now is going to maybe get a chance to close up if they get the safety car at the wrong part. Oh, the VSC actually does say it on the sign. Sorry. If it's the there's a couple of guys pit actually. Price goes up to P5 now. Crouch Trees pit, surprisingly. Don't know why he would pit. He's on, I guess he could do, but he's going to have to gain a lot of time though, isn't he? As they double stacked. Oh no! That is done King right in the plums. Unlucky to Kinger right there. He's had to double stack. That's actually lost that much time realistically because of the VSC, but it's just gone now. So King is going to come out P7. But they could have gained a bit more time, couldn't he, King, if he didn't. But I don't know why Country Trees has done that. He's kind of sacrificed P4 potentially for the 2-stop, which I wouldn't have done. It's a lot of time you've got to gain as King gets a penalty straight away, which he'll be very disappointed with. So can Lewis mainly gain? King, it's going to be a shootout now, is it, between these three? I think Lewis probably is in the best position because Carl's going to have to get past Noof and get the gap because 3-second penalty, is it? Yeah, 3 seconds. So Noof gets another second penalty. Where's he getting these penalties from though? Noof is just plucking him out of thin air. As Lewis maybe gets the fast up of the race. Nope. Maybe next up. As Cobalt makes his great return up to P8 now. He's had a great race to P8, hasn't he, really? From not being in the lobby, so racing all the way through to P8, it's been a great result so far. As he started P3, went down to the back because he lagged out. Difficult for James. James would have probably liked to finish at least the race. So we've got a couple of guys here battling for positions at Patterson, isn't it? All behind. We've got a 3-way fight. Colin, you'd like to think, have a great chance to potentially get past all 3 of them. But Patterson is looking the strongest on ERS wise, but he has just run out actually. You'd like to hope they try and... They're all going to get DRS. It might be a triple overtake here. Let's go on board with Colin. We're going to see the best angle for it. As Colin gets DRS, he's going to have to make the move. He's getting to the slipstream, Colin. Get to the slipstream, son. There you go. Oh, as Patterson goes for the switchback. It's a great bit of defending. He's gone straight on. He's going to get a definite penalty for that. 5 seconds for corner cutting. Patterson might have to get the position back there. He might have to get the positions back. He's got the 5 seconds, but he can maybe get removed if he gives the positions back. As Lewis gets the fast up of the race, these guys are still battling along. Down into turn 3 and 4. No, sorry, not 3 and 4. 5 and 6, is it? Or 4 and 5, where the fuck it is. But down into Lesmo 1. I think it's Lesmo 1. Lesmo 1. Lesmo 2. We've got the really have battle on the track. Lesmo 2 now, getting a great launch. Can Colin get a great launch? It's going to... I don't... Colin, they're going to need to get through. This is for points, don't forget, guys. This is for points. No, it was a big crash! Huge crash! Oh my god, that is unbelievable. We had a great camera angle from that. As Colin just gets a penalty, probably watching it. They've both got damage now. Colin can take an easy break now. He does, oh, don't want him to go. Colin, just wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is... I don't know. Don't know what happened there. Patterson seemed to give no room whatsoever to Knowing Light as they all box into the pits. And Colin comes through to potentially score another point for Haas. He's carrying the Haas team of James and him. Let's go back. That was a great camera angle we got there. Thank me later, guys. But Knowing Light, if you do want to report that, just look at the stream. Got a great camera angle of it, mate. Just got a great camera angle. You got to maybe think that Cobalt might actually, if he wanted to, he could pit, couldn't he? He really could. I think he could. And going back, I think if Cobalt's listening, he might as well. You know, he might lose out one position, but I think it'd be his best shot to pit, put the softs on, challenge again, buttons back. Bazooka Joe, sorry. How big's the gap? What was I fucking doing? Oh, who's crashed on the back? Someone's crashed. In the yellow flag. Is that Haas of Colin? Maybe Colin. Yeah, it's Colin. Maybe Colin went in the gravel. Anyway, as we've got Colin Robb, who's slowly catching, but Lewis is the one who's really catching. A couple of movers. As Colbot was listening to the call of his teammate and the commentator, he comes in for the softs. He's going to drop right into the hole because of Colin's mistake. He's going to... Oh, go. Go. No. Am I... Oh, he didn't... What happened there? It took like 20 seconds to go. That must be the slowest pit stop going. He could have easily got in front of Colin, but now he hasn't. He's going to have to overtake Colin to get P9 back now. What's he done that for? Anyway, let's go back to the front. Colin Robb, can he get DRS next time out? That is the main thing. Nuth has a lot of ERS in storage. These two don't. That's the interesting thing. Obviously, Nuth has got penalties as well. So, yeah. But it's going to be very hard to overtake, isn't it? You've got to think this is the advantage to Lewis right now. He's within the 3 seconds. That's the main thing he needs to focus on. Don't get penalties yourself. Stay within the 3 seconds of Colin Robb, and Colin Robb don't get penalties. That's the only thing that can do. Colin Robb needs to overtake Nuth as possible. If Nuth's listening, as a Vapor teammate, you got to think he's hoping he lets him through. Patterson, DNF's in the pit lane. Patterson not having the best of showings at the end there. But oh, it was a bit of a spinner. Who's that in front? A Renault of... Is that Cobalt? Yes, it is. Cobalt's just been lapped. Cobalt, that's Cobalt. That's Cobalt done for the race now. Because he needs to unlap himself, really, doesn't he? Is he going to have to unlap himself? He's probably going to be quicker than surely to unlap himself. You got to think he is. But Colin Robb, did he get DRS? He did. That's huge for Colin Robb. He gets the DRS, he's up in front, he can close, he's got 4 laps or so to really put a hammer down. He's got to get him. He's got to get him. Come on, Colin Robb. I'm praying for. I want Carmen to rob. So I know Carmen Rob are good friends, so I want him to win. But I think it's fair. I don't think he will personally. I think Lewis has got enough. Lewis is sitting in a good position. The only thing Lewis has not got against him is he's not in the DRS. He's not in the slipstream currently. And Noof is making mistakes, as you can see. He's just gone wide there, and he's now lost 6 temps, and he's lost DRS as well to the guys in front. So, bit of a sticky situation for Noof, but you got to think maybe. My rears were on 80%. Nah, okay, Connor, no offence, but if that's the excuse, you use up 80%, you did 10% per lap. No way. You had hot tyres. That should have been a better excuse. You had hot tyres because you were spinning. But I don't know. It shows you a mistake anyway. As Colin lets through Noof. Colin's kind of stretched the gap out again, but I don't know. This is going to be interesting, isn't he? You have real battles on the track, but it's not really. Cobalt isn't, because Cobalt's made a mistake now, isn't he? Yeah. So he's not going to have to catch back up to Bazooka Joe. Okay. Home Rob's lost DRS. Lewis is going to get back in DRS of him near enough. It's going to be very close. Yeah, Lewis is definitely going to get DRS. Wow. Is Noof using more of his ERS? No, he's not. He's still got 70%, you know. He's using it out of this corner, but nothing really major. He's off again. Wow. Noof has done a great drive today, but he's just got the penalty, isn't he? Really. That's the only thing. Noof has letting himself down. Lewis maybe might get Carmen Rob next lap. Let's go on board with Lewis just make sure he doesn't get him sooner. He's using a lot of his DRS. He's going to make a move. He's going to make a move. Carmen Rob's got no DRS. Lewis goes down to the inside and makes the move on Carmen Rob. Is he going to... I don't know. Has he got the space? He is in front. Lewis doesn't want to win this on penalties. He wants to win this on track. Lewis from the back of the grid to the front. And when he stopped P2? No, P2, I mean P16, isn't it? I can't work that out. 16? 15? 15? I think 15. Oh, let's just do this. Sorry guys, let me just check where he started. 16, I did think it was 16. So Lewis starting P16. He's got a penalty. That is huge for Carmen Rob. He's got a penalty, Lewis. Carmen Rob, because he's just staying in position and try to get him. He just needs to. Oh, that's huge. Lewis punching himself will be. Let's go to penalties just to confirm. Yep, that is a huge mistake. Can Lewis make the move? Noof has got a lot of ERS in storage. Car needs to stick in DRS now though. That's the huge thing for Car. Noof has got a lot of ERS and Noof will be saying, Car, get to the back of me. But Lewis has the better tyres. But he's second hand right now, but he will have better tyres. Carmen Rob, hurry up! What? He's going so slow. He's what, 1.5 seconds back, 1.3 seconds back. He needs to really catch up. He really does. He's not going to. Is he in the 1 second? No, he's not. He's going to miss it again. That's another howler from Carmen Rob. He's going to let Lewis win this race, I think. I do think so. Unless it's a big shocker. Maybe I think Noof might have enough to fend with the. It depends on the launch he gets out of the final corner, both of them. But I think he'll have enough. Colin Rob needs to get in there within that second. He's not going to do it. Not going to do it again. Lewis is really close. The back of him needs to get a good launch. Noof gets a terrible launch. Lewis gets a great launch off the final corner. using all the slip road of the century, using a lot of ERS. They're both using a lot of ERS. Noof goes to the inside, the outside. Lewis not going to be able to make a move. He's too far back. It's turn one. Noof locks up. Oh, Lewis squealing away, doesn't get a good exit in the dirty air. Final lap now. This is a great showing from these guys. This is for position, but penalties wise, it's not for position. So Lewis just needs to stick, doesn't need to take any drastic risks. And Noof makes a mistake, slightly deep. Lewis wants to get to the inside, but Noof kind of covers it off. The Williams driver really having a good showing today. Noof's had a great race, but unfortunately Lewis has been a star man today of the show. Maybe helped out. Obviously, we didn't see the opening laps. If you haven't just joined the stream now, we actually lagged out. Old formation lap, game crashed, blue screen. So I missed about 3 to 4 laps of the start. So I don't really know what's actually happened at the start. But Lewis was up to P5 by when I joined back. So obviously Lewis had a great showing. Kyle Rob is going to take P2 on after penalties. Noof is the one who wins the race on track as he comes round the final corner. Vapor Noof wins on track, but Lewis is going to be the winner on the day. Well done to Lewis. Colin Rob's going to come across the line to finish P3, but come P2 off the penalties. Then we've got the Kieran, 4th. Once again, he was used to 4th in Div 2 last season. Oh, this season before, he was used to it, and now he's got it again in Div 1. I'm sure, not Div 1, in the FPSL. I keep on thinking it's Div 1 and Div 2, but there's not anymore. It's just 1. So Kieran will be very happy with that. Pricey on his full, well, I'm going to say full debut, even though he did race last week. He didn't really do that much because he lagged out. So on his full debut, Pricey comes across the line to finish 5th, which is going to be down to P6 because of penalties. Vapor King on his return to finish P7 now. Bazooka Joe going to come back across the line eventually to finish P8. When eventually he gets around the final couple of corners. As Bazooka Joe finishes P8. Obviously you've got Colin finishes P10, knowing Light finishes P11 as well. And Vapor Cobalt, who comes across the line after lagging out to finish P9. So very well done to all the drivers who finished the race. Very, very well done. Nicely done. Nicely done. Lewis has to be driver of the day. I might just do a vote just for Lewis. No, just the one single person. He deserves it. He's had a great race from the start to the back of the grid to the front. Once again, the only thing I'd say to him, the penalty right at the end. That was maybe a bit of squeaky bum time, but the thing is, he had the tyres for it. If he didn't have tyres for it, maybe he might have been able to. Might have been a bit of a stretch, but it's been a great race, I think. But and he gets fastest lap as well. So Colin Rob gets the bonus point for pole position. Lewis gets the fastest lap bonus point, and Lewis gets the win as well. So Lewis has, out of the maximum 27 points he can score on a weekend, he has 26 in both weekends so far. You got to think. It's a great day. Great day for Lewis. Well done. King, I just realised Vapor Noof has changed his nationality to New Zealand. Which he was Irish, then I want to say German, and then now he's New Zealand. So that's the first time I've seen that. But well done to all the other finishes. We're just going to go down to this side so I can take a picture of it later. Wait for it again, just go back round. There you go, and go back up to this side. Hold on, how did Vapor Cobalt? Hold on, what? Hold on, whoa. Hold on. Huh! Vapor Cobalt finished 5 minutes back. What? No way, that's gotta be fucking joking. That's gotta be time glitch, surely. Surely. No way he finished 5 minutes back. Well done, boys. Another great result. Anyway, I thought I was gone then, but I didn't actually turn off the stream. Thanks you guys for watching. Catch you guys next week. Hopefully, what track is it next week? Let's have a look. I believe we go back to... Yes, we do go back to Asia. We go back to Asia for the Bahrain GP. Hopefully, what's it called? It's going to be back next week. Other commentators, the normal ones. But yeah, catch you guys next week. The Bahrain GP, 4th of May. So yeah, we'll see you guys then. Have a nice rest of your evenings, and have a nice rest of your week as well. See you later.